folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner.
Hi, I'm Christie Erschen, the host of Horror Corner.
Hey, wait. That's my line. Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Erschen, and with me today is the lovely Christie Marie.
Hi.
And today we're reviewing I Know What You Did Last Summer. Got this posted for free at the theater. Pretty cool.
Maybe you'll get a sign someday.
Maybe I might get it signed someday by Jennifer Love Hewitt, Freddie Prince, and all them. That'd be awesome. Yeah, so the new, reboot or requel / sequel, whatever you want to call it, I Know What You Did Last Summer, from 2025, directed by Jennifer Kaytin Robinson, starring Freddie Prince Jr. and Jennifer Love Hewitt, both returning from the original films. And of course a new generation of bright young stars, Madelyn, Cline as Danica, and Chase Sweet Wonders as Ava, and a whole bunch of other people that we don't know the names. But yeah, bright young new cast and new generation of I Know What You Did Last Summer. So we're gonna start basically with our general thoughts, and then we are gonna get into a little bit of spoilers, but we'll give you forewarning and let you know well in advance, okay? So I'll start with the lovely Christie Marie. What are your general thoughts on the film? We're just coming back from it. We just literally got back from the theater. So what were your basic kind of thoughts on the film overall?
I only slept a little bit.
Is that a good thing? I don't know. So if you sleep, what happens if you sleep the whole time? Then it's bad? Or?
No, because I get really good sleep there.
Oh, man.
Shut up, Angelica. We go to the movies to fall asleep. No, but honestly, the movie was good. Jennifer Love Hewitt looked great. Freddie Prince Jr., he was good. I like the new cast. Yeah, it's good.
Good. So, yeah, I agree.
You want to know who did it?
Wait. We're not there
Want me
yet.
to save you some time?
We're not there yet. Spoilers later on. So yeah, I'll just give my basic thoughts. I did enjoy the film, and I was pleasantly surprised by it. I was a little worried, being a fan of the original. I did love the original film, so I was psyched to see it when I saw the first trailer. But the second trailer, I kind of was a little bit worried. I'm like, this looks awful familiar. I hope it's not a complete retread of the original, just with throwing, the original characters. But it's not. It's surprisingly unpredictable. There's some shockers, whoa, yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. My unsweet iced tea was really good, too.
Yeah. You got a collector's cup there. Show you collector's cup.
I won't collect, but if somebody wants it.
Jurassic World.
Good. I still have my...
Still has a Raisinets.
Because I fell asleep for a little while.
So
Sean had a tub of popcorn. Do you still have any left?
No, I finished the whole thing. The whole big large bucket. Yeah, I mouthed that shit.
That's really why he likes the movies.
Yeah, all the candy and junk could get all hyped up on sugar.
The energy to do this.
Yes, exactly. And I have plenty of energy. I'm raring to go.
I'm ready to go to sleep.
She's ready to sleep. Again.
I love sleeping.
It wasn't enough that you slept in the theater. Oh, man.
But it was an interesting cameo. But again, I'll wait.
Alright. Alright, we'll get into spoilers in a minute, but I just wanted to ask you something. What did you think about this new cast, this new generation of stars?
They're good looking kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they did a good job. They each had kind of similar look to the original 1997. It was 1997, wasn't it?
Yes, exactly, yep.
year I graduated, so.
Yeah. There were a couple of characters I thought, wow, this guy's a lot like the Ryan Phillip character, like this douchebag, you know.
He wasn't that bad though, but I liked one thing is they did fight back.
Yeah.
And that's aggravating to me. That's part of the reason why I'm like, oh please, those movies. But this cast, they had them fight back.
Yeah, they weren't just sitting ducks, you know. They were, yeah.
They were like, come on, bring it.
Yeah, they weren't. Yeah, especially that guy, the Ryan Phillip guy. He took the killer right on, like tackled him,
Teddy.
punched him out. You know, they got into a real brawl with the killer. That was pretty impressive.
Yeah, but they all did kind of fight back.
Yeah, they all did. Yeah, I thought they were solid. That they felt like real people. They didn't feel like cardboard caricatures like you see in a lot of these slasher films. I was surprised. They were very good.
Yeah.
And definitely the returning characters, you know, Jennifer Love Hewitt as Julie James coming back, and Freddie Prince were very good. You know, they did great.
I think so.
And I like the story too. I like how in the beginning, you know, the main setup, the main premise, you know, how it was in the original film, where they accidentally, you know, hit the guy and then they cover it up. I always thought it was going to be exactly the same thing, but it wasn't exactly the same. It was a little bit similar, but they throw you for a loop a couple times. I'm like, oh, this is a little bit different. Yeah. Just when you think it's going to be super predictable, it's not. Like, it's a nice whodunit, you know, old school slasher, and that's one thing I always liked about the original. I know it did last time. It wasn't just trying to copy Scream. It was like that pretty straightforward old school slasher. You didn't have a lot of that meta humor, kind of poking fun at the slasher genre, like Scream, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, that's one thing I always
Right
liked.
back.
Yeah, not that I don't love Scream, but it was different. Even though it came right after Scream, it didn't try.
I think it could have stood on its own.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like if you've never seen one of them before, any of these movies, you didn't have to see that.
That's a good point.
You didn't have to see the original. I know you did last summer.
It does
If you
come.
just saw this, if you just came into it and you just went to see this movie, I don't think it's gonna take away from anything if you hadn't seen the originals.
True, but I think it's better if you do, because the story does come into play. You know, the events of the original do come into play. You know, and that's where kind of the original characters get involved. You know.
But I don't know it. I don't know that movie like you would know that movie, and I still found it well enough to stand on its own.
Yeah, I agree. You didn't necessarily have to, but I think it helps a little. You know.
Well, some of the cameos that come out into it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
You would, had you seen the original, you'd be like, oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
There were certain elements that they put into the movie that were from the original that you were like, oh, they pulled that.
Exactly, yeah. I will say another thing is it's not a super brutal, bloody, violent slasher, but the kills feel like more realistic, and I like the suspense leading up to the kills too. And they're more like believable, like this one scene where the killer sneaks up behind the guy and strangles him with the noose, and it was like pretty brutal, but it wasn't like super bloody and nasty. So I appreciated that. It wasn't trying to be like Terrifier with his blood splattering everywhere, you know.
And he put up a fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Not just like
yeah.
only putting his hand there like a person. You'll see if you watch it.
Yeah,
You'll
exactly. And I thought, I love the mystique of the killer too, how he's always in the shadows, especially when you first see him come back.
Or her.
Right. I shouldn't say it.
But there's a twist.
Right. There's a couple major twists at the end. Obviously, this is a whodunit kind of slasher. We don't know kind of until the final act, of course. That's how the classic slasher works. But yeah, I like the mystique of the killer, where, you know, he comes out of the shadows and you can never see the face, you know. And I love the sound effects too, like when he's going to attack someone, you hear like shing with the, you know, they always make it very dramatic, like when you hear his steps when he's walking, you're like, I love the mystique of the killer, you know.
I thought it was cute how they added a character in the beginning that was like a podcaster.
Yes, yes, yes. I almost forgot about that.
She put her sticker on the wall. It was like, live, laugh, scream.
Something like that, yeah.
Or slay, or something like that, yeah.
And she's like slapping her stickers all around the...
Future marketing.
Yeah.
Material, like...
She was into the...
Find him FI.
Right.
Right.
She was into the true crime documentaries. She has a true crime podcast, yeah. And she works through bloodydisgusting.com, I noticed she mentioned, which is an actual horror site. I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she kind of gets involved in the story, too. And, so, now, should we talk a little bit about some spoilers?
Sure.
So,
I had actually seen the trailer, and I was like, wow, that actually didn't look bad, so I actually came along.
yeah, I invited her. I figured you'd be like, nah, yeah, that's your thing, go do your thing. But
Yeah.
you actually were kind of into it.
Yeah. I know it. I love that he has his own, this is his thing.
Yeah. Of course, you're not a hardcore horror fan like
I'm
that.
not a hardcore fan.
You like
of
one,
anything.
but you like one now and then, you know, you
Yeah.
have a little fun with it now and then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
And I
what do
didn't
you,
roll my eyes, so I think it was solid. I
yeah.
think it was good.
So what are your thoughts on some of the spoilery things that happen, some of the major reveals and some of the shocks and surprises that happen, and there's several, you know?
So it's Take Your Wife to Work Day. Freddie Prince and Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yes.
She showed up. She looked great. I mean, the three of them. Those are the only three original, right?
Well, no, there's one more at the very, very end, like the
Oh,
post-credit scene that I took, right?
Yeah, I had to step out.
She missed it. She was in the bathroom.
They always make it seem like the movie's over, so I was
Yeah,
like...
they pulled a Marvel Comics movie kind of thing.
No.
The credits, yeah. And you have to watch it because you're gonna, you know, it's heavily alluding to the fact that there's gonna be another one.
Yep.
But yeah, great to see Sarah Michelle Gellar's character return. I did not expect that whatsoever. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. And the way it did it was kind of cool. It was like a dream sequence and like.
You told them.
I said spoilers.
Okay. But you didn't have to spoil.
Well, I didn't say what brought it about.
Okay.
But it hints at.
He's like, this is why I do it on my own.
Yeah. And then, I mean, so we Freddie Prince Jr.'s character, Ray Bronson from the original, you know, one of the girls involved that was part of the beginning, you know, setup of the film, how there was the accident. She actually works for Ray.
Yep, in his bar.
Yep, at his bar, and he still lives in Southport, but Julie James does not. She kind of left, and they got divorced, and she left, and it was, you know, she's trying to move away from, you know.
When did they get married?
I don't know,
Oh,
but yeah,
I figured it was.
I guess they had an ugly divorce, and you know.
Yeah.
She had to get out of that town, but you know she's kind of dragged back into it because you know they need help. The young girls need help and guidance. Because
I think Jennifer Love Hewitt's acting improved.
yeah, I thought she was very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
really. Now
More
she's
natural. More natural.
yeah, definitely she felt more realistic.
Yeah.
And yeah, so she's now a college professor. You know, and yeah, she's very good. But there is a huge shocker when it comes to, you know, the reveal of the killers. And I'm not going to spoil that for you guys. I'm not going to go that far, alright? So, because you're not going to want to miss it because it's a shocker. and they throw you.
Jennifer.
Yeah. Yeah, we can say that much. That would be ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
But they throw you for a loop a couple times, so you think it's this one thing, and then it's something completely different. And I was going to be disappointed if that was the thing. I'm like, what? Come on, no. And then you're like, oh, it's much more than that.
It's so cute.
But yeah, overall I thought it was, I'm not going to say it's going to win any Oscars or anything, but overall I thought it was a solid slasher film and definitely worth checking out, especially if you love the franchise. So it's definitely a solid entry in the franchise.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so. 2 devil horns up.
Yes. Okay.
And thank you for joining me, Sean Patrick Erschen in the Horror Corner.
Oh yeah, sorry.
And the lovely Christie Marie.
Oh, you're lovely. You're all lovely.
You're all lovely. We love you.
Thanks for tuning in. Stay scared.
Good evening, folks, and we got some brand new merchandise for you over at www.thehorrorkona.com, and that's CONA.com. Representing the Horror Corner. Great new design. We got the Morbid Hour live stream there. You got the Horror Hangout live stream there. And you got my nemesis, the Dark Fate. So grab your t-shirt over at www.thehorrorkona.com. And we also got this beautiful new mug. Look at that. Very, very cool. Thought that came out really nice. So grab your merchandise today over at www.thehorrorkona.com. Folks, don't forget to grab your Sean Patrick Erschen gear and represent the Horror Corner. Also, check out these awesome mugs we have, perfect for your coffee. And definitely check out the Horror Hangout live stream t-shirt and represent the legacy of the Horror Hangout. Check out the link in the description below this video.